So let's talk about the TOCA ball. The history is really simple. Back when I was in college, our locker room used to be in Poly Pavilion, which is where the basketball team played. We'd watch them practice sometimes before we went out and trained. One day, they brought out this smaller than regulation size hoop. And the idea was simple. They were practicing a harder skill, shooting 3-point shots on a small hoop in the hopes that on the regulation size hoop, things would be much easier in a game. I thought it was a brilliant and simple concept, and that gave me the idea to go home and begin to train and practice my skills with a tennis ball. So how did we get from a tennis ball to the TOCA ball? Well, the tennis ball made a lot of sense in that it was smaller and it was harder to control. But the challenge was, after I controlled it, how do you pass a tennis ball the same way you pass a regular soccer ball? So we knew the ball needed to get bigger. How much bigger? Well, we started from a tennis ball, then to a size 1. And I liked the size 1 a lot because I was coming from a tennis ball, and for me that seemed like a perfect size. But as I began to bring in more players, more coaches, more people to come and test TOCA, everyone said, the ball is nice, but it still needs to be bigger. I can't quite control and feel and shape the ball the same way I would a regulation size ball. So after hours and hours of testing and hundreds of balls, we eventually determined that this was the perfect size to still capture the essence of a smaller ball and a harder skill, but also the feel and the technique that you'd use on any other soccer ball. So here it is, the TOCA ball. Now we've talked a little bit about the history, about the size, and now I'd like to talk to you about the quality. We all know the difference between a throwaway soccer ball and a real quality soccer ball. It was very important that we made sure that if players were going to be getting hundreds and hundreds of repetitions in a training session, that we made sure the quality of this ball stood up to the training that we were providing. We wanted to make sure when it came off your foot, it felt exactly like a good quality soccer ball should feel. We know the sound, right? The sound that a good ball makes, we need to make sure it replicated that. We also had some other challenges, like how do we send it through these 2 wheels that are squeezing this ball hundreds and hundreds of times over and over and not have it take away the quality of what that ball needed to feel like. And after hundreds of hours of testing, all kinds of different materials, we're very proud of this TOCA ball, and I really just want to share with you guys that it's not just a ball. This isn't just a size 2 ball. This is a very, very important feature in our training, and we're really proud of what we've accomplished this far, and we think it's really important that you share with our guests the value of both the size and the quality of the TOCA ball.